Afternoon. As I've been told, it is Sunday, and you guys haven't had an update for a little while, so I'll walk you around and show you where we're at. This is the living room. Move the appliances in here to get them out of the way. Since this is hooked to the fireplace line, let me know if you want this thing removed or if we're going to leave it here so I can cap the gas lines and put the wainscot around it, or if we're just going to get rid of it, we can just do the whole wall. This is next on the list. This is sister up all these joists and get that whole floor level. I showed you the windows from the outside. This is the one that had some damage. Everything inside of here was completely rotten, so we had to take out quite a bit more than I think we needed to, or we originally thought. Outside, hopefully you can see that. The concrete that is supposed to be in front of that is all broken up. I don't know if it's just over time erosion has caused that, or if it's just poorly poured concrete, but that will be taken care of after the lady moves in. Here's the bathroom. Whole back wall in the bathroom was completely trashed and wet. Same issue. This window had some drainage problems. It's all dry in here except for the water that we spilled, so I think it is all fixed. Just have where the sink was and all the piping down there. I was intending on using the small base cabinet in the basement of Central to put here, so there's a little bit of extra storage space, and then use the sink top. Toilet, unfortunately, because of where... You guys can't see that at all. Well, down there is where the toilet goes. The hole for the drain is just too close to the wall, so we either have to look for a toilet that is made different, that's shorter, or we're going to have to build the bowl back into the wall, which does not leave a whole lot of room because I think the tank was scraping up against the rock in the first place. This is the hallway. We have poured concrete to level it between here and the bathroom. There in the bedroom. Have to put a little bit more in that closet. And transition to the kitchen. So it is all ready to be tiled. And same deal with these windows. I think top rot, the mortar outside underneath there was, or drip edge was messed up something, but structural on the side was torn out because of either termite or water damage. And then, as you can see, just the walls and everything. Master bedroom hasn't changed, just our storage spot. Here is the bedroom. Have room for 3/4 inch plywood. Figured out it's going to work the best. We looked at concrete board and the backer board, and it's not strong enough for standing on. It's a wall board. It is pretty brittle. So we think plywood would be the best. And I would say, since it's all attached here, we have enough. We basically just cut trenches out for where all of the 2x4s need to go to make this floor level. It's open on the end of the wall there. We did pour a bit of a concrete footing because we didn't have anything at all to shoe up next to start making it level. So we built a frame and then poured behind it. Frame itself is level and nice and square. Gives us something to put the plywood on, and when it gets to the outside, it's got a firm base, so when we start building the wall, won't have any troubles with that. This room's taking a while. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass, but I guess studding the wall is not that bad, and that's the last big portion, I think, of stuff that has to be fixed before we can start putting sheetrock up and doing all the trim work. I know the tile needs to get done. We need to get it grouted. Obviously, we're on a tight timeline here, but yeah, we didn't realize how much had to actually be torn up once we started tearing stuff up. This room was a fucking disaster, and still is, in my opinion. I don't know how they how they ever got away with laying floors like that, but it's fixed now once we get plywood on top of it and then get this east wall, north wall put back together. Everything should be fine. And to cover up, I know like that window straight ahead has a bit of a slant to the windowsill itself. That one does, as you can see. The only ones in the living room are the only ones that are worthwhile. The rest of them are just, even in the kitchen, are pretty bad. My idea was I'm going to just put 1 by 12-ish piece of pine and square it off, just make it straight. Basically just build a box there so the windowsills, I guess, can be used as a shelf. May leave the front to this living room alone, but we are going to do that to the rest of it and just make it flat. I think that's the only way at this point to fix it and fix it quickly so she can get moved in and we won't be in her way too much. Also, I don't believe I'm taking a vacation over the weekend, so I will be around Kansas City to help get this polished off while she is moving in. And as you can see, windows, we took out as much of the rotten stuff as there was that I could find and had to put in just new wood. It's just stuff took longer than we expected to because we didn't think that was part of the process to begin with. But, always more stuff when you're tearing stuff apart, you find new problems. Any questions, please send me an email or give me a call. I will talk to you guys later.